Shannon Sharpe, a 54-year-old former NFL football player, now turned podcaster, someone who said before that he could not even stand in an elevator with a single woman because of the scandals that she may try to conjure up against him, is currently being sued for $50 million by a 20-year-old OnlyFans model. This is a prime example of why you should not pursue after your lustful desires. Okay, I want to show you all this. This is crazy. Let's go ahead and hop into this video, watch it, and react to it. Before we do me a quick favor. Hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm so that this video can reach more people like yourself. I truly appreciate you guys, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and tap that subscribe button, and let's hop into this video right now.
If you don't spend much time following celebrity drama, then you are a healthy person, and you should be proud. It also means that you may not have heard about the controversy surrounding prominent sports commentator and former NFL star Shannon Sharpe. Shannon has, as of yesterday, stepped away from his role on ESPN just a few days after a $50 million lawsuit was filed alleging assault. Now, the allegations are coming from an OnlyFans model named Gabby, who also apparently goes by Carly, but we'll just call her Gabby. Shannon has stridently denied any wrongdoing and claimed that his relationship with Gabby was entirely consensual. But things took a turn earlier in the week when a phone call was released. And in the call, you can hear Shannon threatening to choke this woman, Gabby. Listen.
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look. Do what you did to me.
Okay, now Gabby is obviously recording the call. We don't know what was said earlier on the call or before the call was made. She was clearly recording it for a reason, but even so, telling a woman that you're going to choke her is very bad. There's no context that makes that okay. It does not, however, prove that he's guilty. Now, there is apparently some kind of video, a sex tape, that Shannon's legal team has alluded to a few times. They claim that Gabby is using this video to blackmail Shannon and that it's been taken out of context, possibly edited to make the sexual encounter look non-consensual when it is, in fact, they say, consensual. And attempting to get ahead of this, his team also released a collection of extremely graphic text messages sent by Gabby to Shannon over the course of several months. And now I can't read any of them to you. Even if I could read them, I still wouldn't. They're very sexual. They're very graphic in nature. Gabby repeatedly says that she wants to be abused, wants to be choked, and she wants to have other things, unspeakable things done to her. Some of these texts were sent after the alleged occurred.
Okay, so the way that it's looking is that Gabby is trying to set Shannon Sharpe up to get a ton of money off of him. Recording phone calls, saying certain things. It's alleged that she recorded this call and said those things because she knew that Shannon Sharpe would respond a certain way as part of their little freaky thing that they got going on. So we don't know exactly every single detail, but all we know is that he's being sued for $50 million by a 20-year-old OnlyFans model, and he is 54 years old. Crazy. Okay, so what Dr. Umar is stating is that at first, she wanted $10,000 from Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe told her, I will give you the $10,000 in person. I don't do Cash App. That made her mad. And that was one of the reasons why she started to change up the way that she was acting towards Shannon. And we know that we should take everyone's words with a grain of salt, especially someone like Dr. Umar. But what he's saying right here seems to make some sort of sense to me. And maybe it will to you too. Let's check this out and see what he's about to say.
And it appears to me, Art, that she didn't have a problem with him sodomizing her. She had a problem with him not using a condom when he did it. But then my question becomes, if y'all were already having unprotected sex for nearly 2 years, why did you need him to wear a condom this time? I'll tell you why she needed him to wear a condom this time, Art, because she was setting him up, as he rightfully said, for the shakedown. For the shakedown. So first of all, Art, she wanted a baby out of Shannon because for a snow bunny dating a wealthy black man, a baby is financial insurance. for a snow bunny dating a successful black man. The mixed race baby, the big black baby, is my financial insurance.
I'm going to just go and say that any woman that is in that lifestyle, no matter what color or race, you would want to date someone successful as life insurance. I don't think it's just being white or black or Mexican or whatever. I think any person, any woman that is living that OnlyFans lifestyle would want to be with someone that has as much money as Shannon Sharpe has. That's just being honest about it.
He thought Shannon Sharpe was into her until the infamous Instagram Live scandal. You remember that? When Shannon Sharpe was caught on tape banging out a snow bunny on Instagram Live. He claimed he didn't put the Instagram Live on. We will never know the story, but that ain't the point. The point, Art, is she was looking for a baby until Shannon cheated on her with the Instagram Live scandal. Everything changed after the Instagram Live, Art. Everything changed. She went from wanting to be a baby mama to being an extortionist. Because after that, it became all about the money.
Okay, listen to this part right here, because this is the part that had me thinking. Because at one point, Shannon offered to give her $10 million. $10 million. And she rejected it? That kind of seemed a little off to me. But he's about to explain why. And like I said, this just goes to show you cannot, we all have done it before, but you cannot operate through your lustful desires. You can't do it. You can't do it. Unless you're married, then you can lust after her all you want. But this is why. Check this out.
You are not going to convince me that a 19-year-old OnlyFans model, I don't care if she's black, white, brown, yellow, or red, you are not going to convince me that if you offer a 19-year-old OnlyFans model who sells videos of her body for cash apps on the regular, she sells videos and pictures of her body on the internet for cash apps, and she gets offered $10 million to walk away when she only asks for 50 grand. Think about this, Art. She only asks for 50 grand. Shannon Sharpe says, I'm going to give you 10 million to walk away. And she says no. Art, do you know of anybody on OnlyFans? Do you know of any 19-year-old teenager who, if offered 10 million to shut up and go away, when they only wanted 50 grand, do you know of any 19-year-old girl who is not going to take the 10 million?
Anybody taking 10 million?
Thank you. You on OnlyFans. You making money by selling your body, so you clearly not doing too well in these streets. You get offered 10 million and you turn it down? I believe the NFL power structure, or maybe the white media power structure, or maybe the white podcast power structure. Somebody was jealous of Shannon Sharpe's upcoming $100 million contract. Somebody was jealous of Shannon Sharpe's upcoming $100 million contract, and they intervened at the level of Tony Busby, or they intervened at the level of Gabriella Azul-Nix. One or the other. Because ain't no 19-year-old OnlyFans model turning down no 10K. Somebody wanted Shannon Sharpe embarrassed. Somebody wanted Shannon Sharpe humiliated. Somebody wanted Shannon Sharpe's financial future destroyed.
I think he made a valid point about Tony Busby. He was the same man that represented the woman that said that P. Diddy and Jay-Z did some things to her. And it came out to be a lie. And it ended up getting dismissed in court. And her story was fuzzy from the jump. Tony Busby he got a lot of people that he's under. But it doesn't look good to have him as a lawyer. And 50 million after he offered 10 million only means to me that either Tony Busby or someone else wanted to get a large cut out of this money. That's what it means to me. But at the end of the day, it does not matter, because Shannon Sharpe should not have been messing with her from the jump. This man is 54 years old. I was from videos I've seen, apparently he has daughters that are younger than the woman that he's messing with. And that's crazy. In my opinion, that's crazy. He would have been better off getting married and cashing out a woman that he's married to. Even if he got a divorce and he had to give her half, at least it's not going to tarnish his name. But he lost his ESPN job. He's probably going to lose a lot of ratings on YouTube. His name is going to be completely tarnished, just like P. Diddy's, if everything is true. Or even if it's not true, it's still a bunch of mess that you just don't want to deal with. But he allowed his lustful desires to be with a young OnlyFans model to overtake a 54-year-old man that has lived a lot of life. He allowed it to affect him and take his willpower. Took his willpower. And now he has a $50 million lawsuit against him. And America is calling this man nasty. And it's just a lesson. We all can look at this and say, look, this is a lesson learned to not lead with your lust. Don't lead with your lust. And if you cannot avoid this, just get married. But if you do it God's way, you can avoid all of this. If you follow the way that is in the Bible, you can completely avoid all of this mess. Crazy, man. It's crazy. Look, let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section. All right. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button and hit the post notification bell so you do not miss another video. My name's Aaron Page. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Until next time, I'm out.